G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? Back in the Elder Scrolls Online, Markarth, Count Verandus.
This must be Blackreach. I've read the legends, but I never thought it was real. The stories hardly do it justice. Perhaps one day I'll have an opportunity to explore it more fully. For now, we have work to do. Are you still with me, my friend?
I'm with you, but Lady Belaine took the Arkthzand keystone.
Ah, the keystone. What is it and how is it connected to that dwarven structure? Why are they so important to Radha and Lady Belaine? Perhaps they seek to harness some sort of dwarven sorcery? Well, regardless, we can't allow them to achieve their goal.
Should we go after them?
Yes, but we need to proceed with caution. We don't know the purpose of the keystone, and we don't know what they plan to do with it. That said, we are not without our own talents. We can overcome any obstacles and find a way forward. We always do.
I'll help you find a way into that dwarven ruin.
I'll meet you across the river. Together we'll find a way to enter that ruin. Seeing Radha again, it reopened many old wounds. He wasn't always the villain. At least, I like to think he wasn't. Ah, fool's hope is a dangerous thing.
You seem conflicted about Radha al-Saran.
Conflicted? I suppose you could say that. We were friends once, partners, in a great and noble undertaking. And then Radha changed. Maybe it was me. Now, who can say? He betrayed what we believed in, and then he died. Or at least, I thought he did.
But we have to stop Radha al-Saran, right?
Without a doubt. Radha's plans, whatever they are, will prove catastrophic to the mortal realm if allowed to proceed unchecked. I hope I can talk to him, appeal to his better half, and make him see reason. If not, I'll do whatever I must to end this.
Why didn't you realize Lady Belaine is a vampire?
We have the ability to mask our condition from mortals, but it takes a powerful vampire indeed to hide from another one of our kind. As much as I hate to admit it, Belaine fooled me. I can tell you this, she's unlike any vampire I've met before.
What do you mean?
All vampires carry the stain of Molag Bal. It's the inescapable reality of our condition. But Lady Belaine, I sensed something else inside her. A vacant darkness. Still, if I can speak to Radha, perhaps we can settle this without bloodshed.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside the ruin, my friend.
Yep. Let's go, Baz. Where are you? I see you popping around. He was there for a second. There he is. He became one with the stairs. Alright, to the dwarven ruin. Oh, right. Guess we're not going that way. Eventually we can make our way up there again. A big old ballista there. Aimed right over there. And there is a sky shard. Okay, anyway, for now, let's go and approach this area. The Library of Arkthzand, discovered. What's that? Yeah, jump into it. Don't know what it is, just jump into it. find out the hard way. Well, maybe this will be explained a little bit later on.
There you are. We have a problem. This is where Rada and Lady Belaine entered the structure, but I can't find any way to open the doors. I suspect this may be why they needed the keystone.
So how do we follow them without a keystone of our own?
Good question. Let's look around. Not all of the ruin remains intact. Portions have crumbled over the ages. Perhaps we can find a path through the rubble. Just be cautious. I've seen both constructs and shadowy creatures prowling this ruin.
Constructs and shadowy creatures?
The constructs are dwarven and expected. The shadows, some sort of beings made of inky darkness. Quite unsettling and potentially dangerous. Something unusual has taken hold of this place.
Any idea what this place might have been?
I wish I could say for certain. I've done precious little reading on dwarven ruins. I do seem to recall the name Arkthzand being connected to a university, a library. This place does have a sort of academic look to it, don't you think?
The shadow beings you mentioned, do you think they're dwarves?
I've seen nothing dwarven in their manner or appearance. Dwarves were meticulous scholars, their constructs, their architecture. Everything was precise and controlled. These shades are like wild animals. Whatever spawned them may not be dwarven at all.
Arana sensed something down here. She called it a darkness.
Reach magic strikes me as wild and unpredictable. Arana clearly shares a strong connection with the ebb and flow of the spirits, though. She might have sensed these creatures, but I suspect something else caused her distress.
Something else?
The source of these shadow beings, these shades. I sense a corruption, a void. The longer I'm close to it, the more I suspect it may be the very thing that drew Rada and Lady Belaine here in the first place. Stay alert, my friend.
Okay. Search for an entrance.
That door is clearly blocked. And that strange energy. Wait. Is there something on the floor?
There is. We reached the ruins that Lady Belaine calls the Library of Arkthzand. It doesn't look like a library to me. Belaine's obsession with awakening this dark relic concerns me. I think centuries of isolation have taken their toll. The relic's presence seems to have created some strange energy pockets. Lady Belaine claims her people harness the power of the energy to move short distances, to reach otherwise inaccessible locations. The Ashen Lord has tasked me to investigate this phenomenon further, as it could be of great benefit to the Grey Host. I shall do my best to confirm the application of these void portals. I will be cautious, however. I have seen what happens over time to those who draw sustenance from the darkness here. It is no way to live. I understand this alliance with Lady Belaine is necessary to the Grey Host's goals, but we cannot become entrapped in her madness. Pentarch Severns.
Anything worth reporting about the contents of that note?
Yep, this thing. We can jump through it and we'll appear somewhere else and eventually go nuts.
That parchment appears relatively fresh and intact. What does it say?
It's written by Grey Host Pentarch. Apparently, this is the Library of Arkthzand.
The Library of Arkthzand. Interesting. I assume a dwarven library houses more than simply books. Anything else of pertinence written there?
It suggests that Lady Belaine wants to awaken some sort of dark relic.
A dark relic? That sounds ominous. And quite likely related to the darkness that Arana sensed, and I now feel as well. That could be the source of these shades. Anything else?
Oh, it mentions void portals, strange energy pockets. They can be harnessed to travel short distances.
Void portals, a dark relic resonating power, and strange shades. We can't let any of this fall into Rada and Lady Belaine's hands. Let's see what we can find on the other side of this structure.
Alright, I'll keep looking. Can I just jump into that? Just go for gold?
Let's approach these pockets of energy and void portals with caution, my friend. We still don't know exactly what they're capable of.
What? You mean I can't just jump through it? Sometimes you just gotta go for gold, mate. Just gotta give it a crack. Okay. Investigate the ruins. Dwarven Judicator? Aha, here we go.
Such destruction. And not the slow decay of time. Something terrible happened here.
The others have long gone. In search of the Arkthzand keystone, Lady Belaine and the Ashen Lord needed to access the library. I need to learn more about this energy, though. The silent emptiness of these ruins is a perfect environment to conduct my research. No one to disturb me but mindless constructs and these strange, twisted shades, flitting between pockets of energy in the blink of an eye. Lady Belaine seems to be able to use these void portals. Surely, I can discover the secret for myself. Despite Lady Belaine's guarded secrecy concerning the Dark Relic, I have made a breakthrough. Upon examining the concentrated energy in the ruins, I discovered small pieces of a shard-like material that seemed to originate inside the darkness. Each shard had a heaviness to it, almost as if a force was pulling outside objects into itself. If I concentrate, I can feel the same pull in the surrounding energy pockets. Each shard seeks to return to the energy it surely emerged from. I wonder what will happen if I approach one of the energy pockets with it. Another discovery. I approached an energy pocket with a shard and the secret became apparent. As I got closer, the pull became stronger. Suddenly, I felt what can only be described as a slipping, as if I tripped and fell, not down but sideways. Looking around, I realized I was somewhere new. I had been pulled with the shard through the energy to this new location. Harnessing the energy has opened the long sealed door of this ruins to me. Perhaps we will not need the Arkthzand keystone to enter the library, after all. At least not to get inside the structure. Knowing Lady Belaine, the keystone has another function that she has yet to share with the Ashen Lord from the Pentarch.
It's a strange looking shard.
Why don't I just pick it up? This faceted black shard vibrates in your grasp. It doesn't appear natural or of this world.
Another note and a strange shard. What do you think, my friend?
The note says the Pentarch figured out how to use the void portals. It mentions shards like this.
Interesting. The shards remind me of something torn from the darkest corner of oblivion. As unsettling as that object is, I think we should hold on to it. Especially if we can use it to navigate the void portals.
The note says the Pentarch was pulled through the portals by one of these shards.
I suggest you try to use a shard to propel yourself through one of the void portals. The risks are significant, but if we can turn these strange pockets of energy to our advantage, we have to attempt it.
Okay, another one of those by we mean you. Alright, let's do it. Oh!
What? Well done, my friend.
Okay. I guess we'll do it again. Oh, I don't have... Hey! Where'd it go? It's gone. Oh, you're gonna have one for each... Oh no, we can do it again. Maybe there's like a cooldown. Can I go through this one? Or maybe this is an exit portal. Well, there was one over here. Let's see if we can go through that. Ah, there's the shades. Interesting. Although I'm going to go to a specific one, okay. Oh, I thought I could have had a bit of fun and just gone through every single portal.
Up there. Try concentrating on that pocket of energy.
Aha. It's this DLC's grappling hook. Into the library.
This is impressive. This place. I had no idea. I knew the dwarves created some magnificent structures, but this is amazing. And look, more of those void portals in the higher portions of this. The only word that comes to mind is cathedral.
Why are there so many void portals in and around the library?
Until we find the source, I can only speculate. We need to locate it, learn more about this energy, and determine the true nature of these shades. If Radha and Lady Belaine can harness this dark energy, I hate to imagine what they could accomplish.
What do you think they want with this dark energy?
The longer I spend in close proximity, the more I pick up from the shades. I sense fragmented thoughts and raw emotion. They remind me of pure rage and unbridled pain. Perhaps exploring the library will yield some answers.
Perhaps it will. Look at that thing. Bunch of books around here. Well, oh, the portal's gone. Oh no, it's there. Whoops. Not quite. Look at all those books, all that information, all those skill points. Oh, I can't interact with that one. Aha.
Shades. I sense their presence in every dark corner. Keep going.
Void essence. Oh, and mirrors around here.
Path ends here, but there's a door up above. We need to find a way to reach it.
Nope, I think I see it. Around the back? No. Use this portal. Ah! Hey! Where'd you go? Maybe that one? Guess we gotta get over there. Maybe I can't get too close to this one. Oh, it just took me there. Ah! Yeah, a second, there was one over here. Oh! Oh, I was so close! Can I was so close to it too. I mean, the button to press, it did come up. I'll go from the other side. Yeah, it'd be a kind of janky way of doing it. Go get that one over there.
We've reached the door. Well done, my friend. Now let's go through it and try to catch up to Rodda and Lady Belaine.
Containment chamber.
This appears to be some sort of containment apparatus. And there's a shade trapped at the center.
Using the void shard to traverse the void portal is exhilarating. It allowed me to reach this ancient chamber with its remarkable containment apparatus. Look how the machine utilizes larger chunks of the void shard. Crystals, actually. It somehow makes use of the dark energy that spills out of these pockets. These breaches in the fabric of reality. Is this the remnant of a Dwemer experiment, frozen in time? By rotating the crystals, I discovered they serve as focal points for the energy, reflecting and refracting it. Through this amplification, the apparatus begins to stir. Perhaps I can adjust it to stabilize one of the energy pockets. The pull of the energy is powerful, but I must maintain control. If I make a single mistake, I may not be able to pull myself from its grasp. Pentarch?
Another sheet of parchment. Bring it here. Might that be another observation by the Grey Host Pentarch? What secrets does it reveal this time?
The apparatus somehow focuses the void energy. I think he tried to use it to stabilize a breach.
Of course. Despite all the knowledge he gained, he made a mistake. That trapped shade. That's the Grey Host Pentarch. We should attempt to free him, if not out of mercy, then to determine what he knows about the dark energy and its source.
The notes suggest that the void crystals can be rotated to focus the energy.
Very well. Manipulate the crystals and see if you can set the tortured shade free. Just exercise caution, my friend. I would hate to see you trapped within the apparatus alongside the Grey Host Pentarch.
Oh, I'll be in there. Oh, I'm gonna get in there. Don't you worry about that. So we've got crystals all over the joint. Well, let's start rotating.
That's it. Keep repositioning the crystals to reflect the energy.
Where are you going now?
That did something. Try to connect the crystals at all four corners of the room.
Okay. Oh man, how do you feel about that? Getting around through void portals. This one's striking that.
activating the remaining 2 platforms.
Need void portal. Okay. Alright, so I just turn this one around. Wait, not quite yet. I needed to face that one up there. There we go. Beautiful.
That did it! Quickly now, question the shade before it dissipates.
Tell me about the darkness.
The darkness is a place. Prison and borderland. What was once asleep now stirs. And it's hungry. So very hungry.
The darkness? Is it what Rad al-Saran and Lady Balain seek?
Yes, more than the old one. Yes. The reach for a different purpose. Lady Balain, the rest that never fails. She awakens the dark heart. She lies beneath the stars and spheres. Do you see? When the dark heart meets, she drains the shadows.
Beneath stars and spheres? Where can I find Lady Balain?
She goes to where the brass worlds begin, inside the glow of horrors. Can you hear it? The beating. Walk between the shadows. I see it in your eyes. You will fall as I have fallen, dragged down into the darkness.
The Globe of Horrors.
Such anguish, such pain. Souls trapped in Molag Bol's realm wither over centuries, but this dark heart, it stripped that creature of its vitality almost instantly. I wish it had told us more. It could have been more coherent.
We know that Rad al-Saran and Lady Balain are seeking something called the Dark Heart.
Yes, but apparently for different purposes. Unstable breaches in the fabric of reality, imploded chambers, trapped shades. Everything points to some terrible dwarven experiment that went astray. This dark energy is clearly powerful and dangerous.
What could Rad al-Saran and Lady Balain want with something like that?
As the Shade implied, they each seek the Dark Heart for a different reason. Can only imagine what Rodda would do with such power. As for Balain, he called her the vessel that never fills. A curious description. Regardless, we must find them.
Does beneath the stars and spheres mean anything to you?
It must have something to do with the sky above. Or perhaps constellations such as those that led us to Bethar Zel. In any event, it's evident that the dark current flowing through this place traps souls and twists them into these shades.
The Shade made it sound as though the Dark Heart is alive.
Perhaps it does possess life of a sort. Certainly it holds a vast amount of power. Power enough that we can't allow Radha or Lady Balain to get their hands on it. Come, my friend. Let's continue our hunt.
Alright. The hunt continues. As soon as I can jump over that. Grey Host Fearmonger.
Watch for signs of the Grey Host. point us toward Rada and Belain.
Yep, they're all here. Deathhound over there. Ah, cut that out. Observation deck, up we go.
Stars and spheres, of course. An orrery. Rada and Belain, we found them. Let's listen in.
The orrery of Arkthzand. The key to our salvation. It has stood here unmoving for nearly 3,000 years.
You're sure the keystone will power it, Belain? It must be ready when the time comes.
The keystone is only part of the puzzle. As you agreed, we must also awaken the Dark Heart.
I gave you my word, Belain. The Grey Host will make your prophecy come true.
Reach witch signs and portents can be tiresome, but they are necessary for this. The Dark Heart must beat again.
And it will, Belain. Soon. With the keystone, we can come and go as we please. Now, let us leave this place. We still have much to do before we restart the orrery.
Reach witch prophecies. What fates are you tempting now, Rada? As we speculated, the keystone does more than open doors. Rada and Lady Belain plan to use it to restart the orrery. The question remains, why? And what role does this Dark Heart play in their schemes?
She mentioned Reach Witch prophecies. Do you know what she's talking about?
I'm not sure. We know the Grey Host has Reach witches among its ranks. Perhaps a local coven has some role in all this. We need to speak with Arana. To learn about Reach witch prophecies, we might as well go to an expert.
Should we go after Rada al-Saran and Lady Belain?
Without the keystone or more of those void portals, we can't get down into the orrery chamber. I'll stay here and try to pick up their trail. I need you to go to Rebel's Retreat and see what you can learn from Arana.
Okay. Seems to be a lot of people down there. Take the great lift to the top. Okay. Return to Rebel's Retreat. Another Harrow Storm going on over there in the distance. Might just ride over here to that way shrine. Reach which chant. Give heed, bloodkin, hear us sing out, our time falls short. As shadows grow long, mighty spirits, with wide eyes wait, wolffangs stay sharp to save the pack. Give heed, great beast, hear us sing out, with sinew tough and muscle tight. Through us give strength and our spirit shall pour upon the dirt for your reward. Give heed, black fly, hear us sing out. Filled with nothing, know our hunger, decay's vigor, and void's might. They empty our chests of soul or need. Okay, to the way shrine. All the way over here, thank you very much. Oh, how are you liking Markarth so far, folks? Let me know what you think of it. If you have any thoughts. Some folks having a good old fish.
Keep at it! Put that silver we acquired to good use, you lazy goat herders.
Ah, they're using it.
I wondered if you were going to return, Harrier. The worms and ghosts wouldn't stop whispering to me, talking about dark doings and stirring evil. But they were deadly silent about you. Did you catch up to Lady Belaine?
Sort of. But she got away again. She's trying to awaken something she called the Dark Heart.
The Dark Heart, you say? There's a tale as old as the Ridge with an evil heart at its center. Like most Ridge stories, it ends bloody. Belaine might have slipped your net, but we know what she's on about. Thanks to you, this hunt isn't over yet.